informed on local market data. We appreciate you viewing this video. This program is optional and will discuss best practices for your consideration. If you are considering adopting any of the practices, please review them and the requirements in your region with your manager, including those related to contacting consumers. We want to highlight the importance of the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, better known as the TCPA. The general rules are that it's okay to call people if the person recently gave you their phone number, but remember to check the DNC list regularly if you haven't spoken to that person in a while. You will also want to check the DNC list anytime you do not have permission. Automated calling and texting platforms should never be used. Pre-recorded messages and artificial voices should never be used. You will be personally liable for any violations of the TCPA. You may hear me mention the TCPA a few times throughout this presentation. You are able to access the DNC list through Desk. You'll go to mycbdesk.com and then sign in using your credentials. You'll click on the Do Not Contact tile on Desk. You will then type in a phone number or email address to be checked, and the results will show records for federal, state, and anywhere advisors company do not call lists. In today's demonstration, we'll be going over a reminder of all of the assets that are available through MarketQuest. I will then demonstrate how to generate market trend reports, market snapshots, and custom market reports, as well as sharing different mediums and platforms in which these can be shared in a print or digital format. MarketQuest is a reporting platform that intakes MLS transaction data and generates insightful reports with relevant analysis of these real estate market trends. This easy-to-use tool helps you position yourself as the local market expert, including elements such as number one claims, market trend reports, market positions, market snapshots, and custom market reports. As mentioned, the reports are available in various formats, and they can be used, again, for print or digital advertising. Please note that when sending emails, emails must clearly state it is a solicitation and provide the consumer an opt-out. I'll go ahead and share my screen, and we will access the CB desk. You can find the MarketQuest tile on mycbdesk.com. You will sign into the CB desk using your credentials. Once you are logged in, you have a couple different ways that you can find the MarketQuest tile. You can search using the search at the top of the desk page. You can use the Find an App option, or until you see the MarketQuest snapshot. I'm sorry, the MarketQuest tile. We'll take 1 minute for the MarketQuest tile to open. If you are opening MarketQuest for the first time, you will want to confirm the MLS that you are a member of. Once this is done, you will not have to reconfirm the MLS. You'll see right here this Change MLS button. This is how you can change which MLS you're pulling data from if you are affiliated with multiple MLSs. Before we get started, it's a good idea to go in and ensure that all of the information is correct in your profile within MarketQuest. To do so, you'll click Edit Settings in the upper right of the screen. And here's where you can see your office name, what social media links are shown on marketing materials, and then you do have the option to change the background photo if desired. You'll click on the little photo icon, and once you find one you're happy with, you'll click Set as Default Image. From the MarketQuest main dashboard, today we'll be focusing on the following reports. Market trends, which will compile a comprehensive report showing the market trend data of the last 36 months in a selected area within your desired criteria. This will include an overview of common data points as well as trend graphs based on a number of sales, average sales price, price per square foot, inventory, and much more. The market snapshots, my personal favorite, will display a monthly view of 5 real estate statistics. These stats can be selected from a list of 12 common data points and compared with the previous 3 months average or the same period 1 year prior. All right, now I will demonstrate how to generate these assets. We'll begin with the Market Trends Report, which is the most detailed, comprehensive market data report available. When you're working on the Market Trends Report, the first thing you're going to want to do is select a location. You can do a county, city, or zip code. For today's example, I'm going to do Phoenix as the city. You have many options in terms of filters. You can select the property type filters. So I am going to only do single family homes. So I'm going to uncheck the townhome and condominium. By default, it will include single family townhome and condominium for the default search. And then for the time period, you're going to want to select a month and year. Otherwise, it will default to the last completed month. So in this case, September of 2024. You do have the ability to manually input a minimum and maximum price. However, this can be left blank. Then you're going to click the update button as the report will generate. Once your desired report has been generated, all of the past 36 months worth of trend data is broken down into 8 informative tables and graphs. The first thing I want to note is that you can view this data as increases, decreases, percentages, or the numbers. All of the graphs will compare the last 36 months of data, highlighting the same month in the previous year. So first, we have average and median sales price, sales to list price ratio, number of properties sold and absorption rate, average days on market, average sales price per square foot, inventory and monthly supply of inventory, and the new listings. When you're ready to share this report, you'll click the Share Report button in the upper right corner. There are 2 ways to do so. You can do a highly customizable PDF as well as an email option. If you opt to export as a PDF, you'll have the ability to select which pages, or rather deselect which pages you'd like to include or not include in the PDF. So by unchecking these pages on the right here, this is how you would deselect and condense or shorten this report. You have the option to export this report as a landscape or portrait option. The landscape format will show 1 table and graph per page, whereas the portrait format will show 2 graphs per page. So the portrait option will be fewer pages overall. Your next option is to email this report, and this email can be sent to up to 3 recipients at a time. Keep in mind the email will come from the name that is shown on your Coldwell Banker profile used as an alias for no reply at marketquest.realogy.com. Here's where you would add the additional recipients. And finally, you can select the Download Data button, and this will export a detailed Excel or CSV document that includes the last 36 months worth of data broken up by month. Great report to share with your sphere of influence or prospective clients. Next, we have the market snapshot, which is the most popular report and includes a quick snapshot of your filtered market data. The first thing we're going to do for the market snapshot, just like the market trends report, is start by inputting a county, city, or zip code. Again, for this example, I will use Phoenix. You could also include a subdivision, a school district, or an MLS area. If multiple locations are selected, the various location data will be combined within the report. So for example, you could do multiple zip codes or 2 different cities. Just like the previous report we discussed, the market trends report, we also have the ability to filter this report by property type. For this one, I'm going to use single family and townhome. We also have the ability to select a time period. Keep in mind, you can select a month and year, or you can select a custom date range. By default, it will go to the last completed month. And if you forget which time period option you like best, you can always hover over this little I here and see the difference between the two. So if you do opt for the monthly version, your monthly stats are compared to previous 3-month average, or you can opt for the custom date range, which will compare the date range to the previous year. And finally, you have the ability to put a price range in as well. You can input a minimum and maximum price, or this can be left blank. Next, we'll click Update and wait for our market snapshot to generate. When your report or snapshot rather is initially generated, your snapshot will display the number of properties sold, average days on market, average sales price, sales to list price ratio, and average sales price per square foot. You do have the ability to edit the 5 data points that are displayed on the market snapshot. To do so, you'll click Edit Data Points, and you will have to deselect a data point in order to add a new one. So for example, I'd like to remove median list price and replace it with the average sales price. I'd like to remove number of properties for sale and replace it with, how about average days on market, and then save. Once you are satisfied with your market snapshot, you'll have the ability to share it in 2 different ways. Just like the market trends report, you're going to go to the top right corner and click Share Snapshot. You can either download this. You have a few different options if you opt to download. You could download a wide angle version, which would be ideal for a Facebook post. You could do a tall version, which would be ideal for an Instagram story or a Facebook story. You could do the square version, which would be ideal for an Instagram post. And then we do have a postcard option available if you'd like to print and mail this. For email, again, you are able to email this to 3 recipients at a time. And again, keep in mind the email will come from the name that is shown on your Coldwell Banker profile, used as an alias for no reply at marketquest.realogy.com. Downloading these assets into a photo format Gives you the flexibility to post on your various social media platforms or share them directly to your page stories. If you're interested in getting this in a postcard or mailer format, there is a direct postcard size, as mentioned, that you can easily download and upload for print in your desired print vendor. And the final report that we will discuss today is the Custom Market Report. As a reminder, this report allows you to combine two data points of your choosing to show the last 12 months trends simultaneously. As we have done in the previous reports, we'll start by selecting location. Again, we could select county, city, zip code, MLS area, school district, or subdivision. And again, remember, if multiple locations are selected, the various location data will be combined in the report. So first, I'm going to put in my location. I'm going to use Phoenix. Here's where we can select our property type. I'm going to select single family. And for the time period, it will default to the last 12 months. You could also select a custom date range, but it is limited to 24-month periods. I'm going to stick with the default and pull the last year's worth of data. Once we click Update, it will generate or update the report based on the criteria that I input, such as location, property type, and time period. Okay, so now we will select two data points from the list of options to display simultaneously. So right here, you'll see display all data and show trend line. So we want to click display all data so we can see all the various data month by month. To select the two data points that we would like to display on the market report, you're going to use this drop down here. I'd like to show sales price, list price ratio, and perhaps average sold price. And now I'm able to deselect all data and just select the data points for those two. You do have a couple different options for displaying this data. You can export as a PDF. And again, just like the market trends report, you will have some options for customization here on the side. And keep in mind, you have the option to select landscape or portrait for your exporting. You do also have the ability to download the data. Download data, and you'll be able to download it as an XML file, or you could do a CSV file, and the data will be broken up by month. If you are looking for more workshops, elevate your business with the best tools in the industry by attending future marketing workshops designed to help you grow your business, bring your brand to life, amplify your reach on social media, promote listings, generate leads, and more. Scan the QR code or visit cbrmarketingworkshops.com. This website is easy to use and provides you with a streamlined sign-up process so you can unlock sessions 5 days a week. If you're looking for workshops on demand, if the upcoming live workshops don't fit your schedule, don't worry. Our YouTube channel is a robust library of recorded workshops, quick tips available for on-demand viewing, so you can watch at your own pace anytime, anywhere. You can scan the QR code to visit our YouTube channel, and don't forget to subscribe for easy access. Lastly, I want to remind you of our next available appointment service where you can book a 20-minute solution-oriented virtual appointment with one of our 100+ marketing specialists in as little as 2 business hours. You can book these appointments for support on our core marketing tools at nextavailableappointment.com, or you can scan the QR code. Thank you for viewing today's demonstration. Have a great day.